Sagittarius. Hi, babes. Let's talk about what the rest of August is going to look like for you. We're about 6 or 7 days in, so we've lost a week, but let's see what the rest of the month looks like, okay? As always, keep in mind this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. This is not a love message specifically. This is just going to be about what August is going to look like for you personally, Sagittarius, overall, but be on the lookout for a love message directly after this one. Keep in mind, though, that if this doesn't resonate with you, you might be witnessing this in people around you that impact your life in some way. There still could be some role reversal. Okay. If you're new, welcome to Moon Body Libra. Don't let the name fool you. I read for Libra and Sag here. You can check out my other channel called Moon Body Tarot, where I read for all 12 Zodiac signs when I get a chance, because this is only a part-time gig for me. So I can't always keep up with my other channels easily. Link to my website for private readings and other services is down in the description below. All right, let's get into it. Sag, I think this is what you need to hear right now. Everything is okay now, and everything is going to be okay. And you're allowed to be happy. You're allowed to move on. And if you let yourself do that and really focus on your present moment and the future, you're going to realize something. It's like whatever you've been through up until now, you're not dead yet. It didn't kill you. It made you stronger. And you have so much to look forward to in the future. If you can just let yourself be happy and let your endings and new beginnings be meaningful, and then just move on into your new beginning. Okay. So overall messages, like for the beginning of this month, what you need to embody throughout the month. First of all, you have to have a beginner's mindset in August. Porcupine Spirit came out. It is time for a beginner's mindset. Like, I noticed that anyone over the age of 40 has a hard time embodying the energy of the Fool. And you do have the Fool on the table in your final outcome. You also have the World as your main event. So a massive ending and a massive change and moving into this new cycle in your life. Let yourself feel like a little kid again. Let yourself be all new. You may feel a little prickly and insecure. I get the sense when the Porcupine Spirit comes out and reminds you that it's time for a beginner's mindset. I notice a lot in private readings, this has come out for a person who's used to being like a Jedi master, and they're used to being really good at something because they've been doing it a long time. But then all of a sudden they have to learn something new, and it's like, oh, I'm a newbie and I'm a beginner all again. This is really hard for our egos. It's like a hit to the ego. And also we're not used to feeling insecure like that. Take a page out of Aries' book and Gemini's book. Like, they love to fuck around and find out. They love being a newbie. Aries loves to say, hold my beer and watch this. Like, it's a time for trial and error. It's a time to take risks. It's a time to really let yourself view life and view whatever you're doing with fresh eyes. Have that beginner's mindset. If you don't know what that really is, Google it, because it is a mindset and it is a way of approaching life, okay? You almost can't make a mistake right now. And if you do, it's an innocent one, because you're learning something new, most likely in August. So have that beginner's mindset, because you're probably going to need it to learn something new. And if you do that, you need to know that sweet results await. Okay, you need to let go of your old bag of tricks, because the North Node's on the table. So your South Node are those traits that you're just born in full mastery of, right? Like, my South Node's in Gemini. So I was born knowing how to be a Gemini, but now I have to learn how to be a Sagittarius, because Sag is my North Node. That's why I like you guys so much. So and I'm saying all that because your North Node is on the table. So I feel like you have to lean into the traits of your North Node, which are present within you, but they're a little outside of your comfort zone. If you lean into those North Node traits and you have a beginner's mindset, Sagittarius, it's all going to work out great. Sweet results await this month. You're going to have good results. Your catalyst to your challenge is being at peace. And I was like, oh, they are peace. You and Pisces, like, I call Sagittarius the angel that walks among us. You are a peaceful sign typically. You don't like drama. You don't like arguing. You're more interested in solutions. Like, you eroticize the solution. You do not eroticize the problem. And you like peace. You like peace and calm. You're also very patient. You're arguably the most patient and peaceful sign. I think the only people that beat you at peace are maybe Pisces, because they like to take naps. Don't tell them I told you that, though. I know you guys like to take naps too. Just take your naps and be at peace, babe. And Pisces came out for you, the hanging man. Pisces is here to help you, like, yo, you just need to like take a nap and be at peace. Let things be okay, Sag. I think the be at peace card is coming out because a part of you are a little worried that the past might come back to haunt you. Only in your mind, babe. Only in your mind. You might be triggered into some nostalgia, but keep this in mind. You can recall the past without reliving it. Okay, because when we relive it, it's a flashback, and then we call that trauma and a trigger, right? If you can just recall it and let it go, you will move on to a place of peace. And you'll see what I mean, because I see a lot of stuff about the past, and you could get yourself all wound up at the past if you want to, but Spirit's saying, no, 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 no. Have a beginner's mindset. Things are going to go great. Just be at peace. But you got to move forward, and you got to be in the energy of the Fool. And that's going to be really important for you, that beginner's mindset and being at peace. Okay. Also, they want you to know that nothing is wasted. A rebirth is not assured with something, and someone needs to let go. Okay. Nothing is wasted right now. Just focus on peace. From the solar system, interesting activations, good ones. First of all, the mutable card came out, and I love that for you because you are a mutable sign. Surrender, be fluid, and welcome change. Okay, there has been a big change. I mean, you have the World, the Tower, and the Fool. I also have the Ace of Pentacles. It looks like some of you may have started like a whole new life. You might have relocated. You might have gotten a new job. Y'all might have gotten a car or won some kind of trip. Something has happened that's created a change. There's like a chain reaction happening that's sort of pushing you into this new beginning, and Spirit saying, be fluid, surrender to this, and welcome change. This shouldn't be too hard for you guys because you usually do welcome change. That's all Sag is doing, is welcoming change and hoping that other people will change as well. This might be advice that you give to other people, like, let it go, man, surrender, be fluid like me, welcome change. This change may come in your 10th house. There will be a focus on the 10th house, which is about structure, discipline, your life mission, your accomplishments and prestige in life, and your career. It's not about how you do the work you do every day. That's the 6th house. That's just about sustainability. This is about leaving your mark and doing something with career that makes you really proud of. So there's a strong focus on needing to be structured and disciplined surrounding your life mission. You're going to be focused on career, and you're going to be focused on accomplishments in August. You're also going to have some interesting moments with people that will create a sextile. Now, sextiles, I have to say, after studying human behavior for my entire adult life, human beings love a sextile kind of energy, which is when two planets are about 60 degrees apart from one another. And it creates this angle between the planets that create a combination of tension and flow. And there's always a lot of potential in this situation, and there's usually going to be a rewarding outcome. We love this. We never want life to be too easy, but we get really depressed and frustrated when it's too hard. Things aren't going to be too hard or too easy in August. There's just going to be that little bit of tension in a lot of situations that'll kind of feel like you'll probably like it. It'll almost feel like a game or like an obstacle course or a challenge. And you'll be like, this seems a little tough, but you know what? I think I've got this. And you'll actually enjoy in August when there's just a little bit of tension, or like maybe you're missing some info or a resource, or there's just a little bit of a challenge you have to work through. Don't say no to situations like that, because yes, there will be tension at times in August, but there will also be flow. And through all of that, you're going to see the potential of your work, and there's probably going to be a big payoff. So yes, there may be some challenging times, and probably in career, but if you welcome the change and you have the beginner's mindset, and you just recognize that like life is not an easy flowing river all the time. Sometimes we're going to have to run a bit of an obstacle course. If you let yourself enjoy that, you're going to do great. You also really need to lean into your North Node and focus on what you're destined to have. The South Node is what you're destined to move on from. What are you moving on from, and what do you have to look forward to? I love this dragon peeking out. I love that. I think that's going to be your animal totem, is the dragon. I'm also hearing the phoenix. Okay, out of the ashes, the phoenix rises. The dragon wakes after a long slumber. So focus on the future. Focus on what it is you're destined to have in life, and you're going to need to lean into those North Node traits. So whatever your North Node is, in particular, what house it falls into, Spirit wants you to focus on that right now. And it'll help you deal with the sextile stuff. It'll help you with a beginner's mindset. It'll help you with structure and discipline around accomplishments and career. And it'll help you surrender and be fluid. A challenge you're going to have, though, is the moon, which is satisfying emotional needs and nurturing the self or others. Okay, so it might be a struggle in relationships right now to take care of partners and children. You may struggle to satisfy your own emotional needs and nurture the self. Don't put yourself last right now, and expect to have some moodiness at different times, maybe some confusing emotions. It may surround a sense of self and who you really are as a person, your image. Some of you may think about like recreating yourself in some way, but like your approach to life, your self-image, what makes you you, that might feel a little rocky or unstable in August. Some of you might not be 100% sure what to identify with at this time, and it'll feel very emotional for you. But this is your spiritual RX, okay? If you do these things, these will help you. Mantras for August. I am the creator and I am a gift. But a challenge for you will be focus, which is odd because you're the archer. If you people are one thing, it's focused. But sometimes you're kind of all over the place until you find what you focus on. So watch out for struggling to focus, but you're a creator right now. Everything around me began as a thought. My clothes, my home, and even the roads I drive on were once just thoughts. When I take the time to contemplate my surroundings, I grasp all of the thoughts that took place to create the world. Likewise, my thoughts have created things. My thoughts create my actions and thereby create my life as I know it. Therefore, I strive to think about my desires optimistically. I am a creator. Wow, that's a lot. This is a very long mantra. So Spirit is trying to remind you that you create everything about yourself. Yes, there are times in life when life happens to us. Like something just a freak accident just happens, or we walk into something and we didn't expect it to happen. Yes, sometimes life happens to us. But I think what Spirit is really trying to remind you is you actually happen to your life and you create your life. So be the creator of your own life right now. Put a lot of thought into what your thoughts are and how you exteriorize your thoughts on the outside. Strive to focus about what you desire, to focus on what you desire in an optimistic way, and know that you're creating it. You're creating your own reality. It's a choose your own adventure kind of life. Be meticulous about it and be optimistic. Also, you're a gift. I'm a gift to the world. When I lead with kindness and love, I create a ripple effect that benefits more people than I have ever known. My presence, my knowledge, and my passions contribute to the greater good of the world. I am a gift. Some of you are creative geniuses right now. And not only are you creating yourself in August, you recognize that the things you create are gifts that you share with the world. It's Leo season, for crying out loud. And Leo rules the 5th house. And something about Leo in the 5th house is it's always telling us to create things that we're proud of, learn new things, create things that we're proud of, be creative, and then share those gifts with the world. You're not that much different. You're a fire sign too. So I know you're loving Leo season. I notice Sag usually really likes Leo season. You get really cocky and confident and kind of fun, and well, you're already fun. I think Leo season pretty much does everybody a world of good, but I think it's like pulling out even more of your creative genius. Yeah, be confident and bold and know that your presence and your knowledge and your passion are things that you can give to the world right now. Huge potential for sharing creative abilities. You just got to focus. I am focused on achieving my goals through deliberate action. So you need to focus on action, and it might be a bit of a struggle right now. I take time to feel how it would feel to achieve my dreams. Okay, spend some time doing visualization. Like, visualization isn't taking action, but it is part of a manifestation process. Like, Spirit's saying you got to create the dream in your mind, recognize which gifts you can utilize to make it happen, and then make it happen. And look through the lens of love and happiness. Yeah, I visualize my desires through a lens of love and happiness and optimism. I am focused. Yeah. It's like totally be on the bright side about everything. I'm hearing someone say, I've had just about enough of pain and thinking about it all the time. Oh, yeah, that's really uncomfortable for a Sag. It's not your purpose. You're not designed to mull over the past like that. You're designed to be mutable, focused on solutions, and move forward. That's what you help us do. So I'm willing to bet that was pretty uncomfortable for you if you went through that. It's not what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be having fun and creating. So focus on your creations at this time, Sag. Let's see if I can fit these in there. Yes. Okay. In regards to romantic partnership, what came out for you was letting go, releasing, walking away, and moving on. But then I also have spiritual connection, deep love, soulmates, and unity. At the bottom of the deck is infatuation, adoration, addiction, and compulsion. You also have a secret admirer down here. They're trying to purge, but thinking about you makes them euphoric or makes you euphoric. Okay. They wanted me to look at that. Some of you need to hear this. There may be a person, they either feel this way about you and that's why it's coming out, or you're feeling this way. Maybe you're both feeling this way. There may be a strong spiritual connection between you and another person, but you've really got to let it go and walk away, because the truth is it's really just built on nothing but infatuation. And I like what it says, adoration, addiction, and compulsion. Are we compulsively addicted to adoring a person? Yeah. So some of you need to just let go of an infatuation, and you may feel as though you have a spiritual connection with this person, but Spirit's saying you have to look at your 3D connection. Your spiritual connection is just your spiritual connection. We don't always get to play out our spiritual connection here in the 3D. So stay grounded in the 3D, because it's probably just an infatuation that you need to let go of. Also, some people are letting go of a serious relationship just so they can have like a summer and like fall of dating. No big deal. Yeah, I think that you still feel a really strong, deep love and unity with a person, but that you know you need to let it go. Or maybe they know they need to let it go. Watch out for infatuations, okay? Let go of infatuations that are just addictive and compulsive, and focus on the relationships that you have unity with those people and deep love. That doesn't just need to be romantic. Like, where do you find your love? Where is there unity? Where is your soulmates? If you have more infatuations than you do real love in your life, that's lopsided, and that needs to be corrected and brought into balance. You guys are alchemizers, so I know you can do that. They want me to move on. Because I feel like you're moving on from someone, or someone's moving on for you, I also wanted to pull out my singles deck real quick. And again, we're going to talk about love and relationships in your next reading, which I'm going to do in conjunction with this. For those of you that are single, that like you just ended a relationship, for some of you, you did, because I have the World, the Tower, the Fool. Some of you like finally got divorced or something like that. So if you're freshly single, or you're just single right now, you will be a party of one. But on the horizon, there's love potential. The challenge, though, is the old footage, eject. You got to let the past go and just let yourself be single. And if you can do that and be okay with it and just be at peace and have that beginner's mindset, which might be hard if you just got out of like a 20-year marriage. Like if you've been married for 20 years and you're suddenly single for the first time, this is a little weird. It's hard. I mean, it was hard for me after a divorce, but Spirit needs to know that on the horizon, there is love potential if you let go of the past for my singles. Okay, let's take a look at the tarot. So I did clarify a little bit. Overall energy of the reading is the World, but your catalyst or your challenge is the Four of Swords. All right. So with the World, something has ended. There will be an ending and a new beginning. There's this pause. There's this tectonic breath between one cycle and the next. Let your past be over. Congratulations and happy graduation. This seems like an ascension. If there has been a cycle playing out for you for a while, Spirit saying it's over, there's no more left to do and no more left to learn. You can really move forward and add that cycle and all you learned from it to your wisdom. Okay. I'm also seeing that some of you may move or relocate, or you recently did. And the reason why is because I clarified it and I got the Chariot. That's Cancer, the Ace of Pentacles, and then you, Temperance. Some of y'all are going to travel. I'm hearing some of you may buy a ticket to travel. Some of you may win a trip. Some of you need to take a vacation and just relax because your catalyst is the Four of Swords, which is I need to rest. Some of you may get a passport, a visa, green card, so you can relocate. You are being divinely guided. It's really time to move forward and plant a new seed and focus on yourself, Sagittarius. This looks like you just, maybe some of you bought a camper and you plan on traveling for the fall and into 2025, but this looks like some of you may move and relocate for a new job. But here's the thing. Your catalyst or your challenge is the Four of Swords, and I immediately heard you just need a little bit more healing time. You need to rest. You need to have downtime. Watch out for shutting down. Sometimes the Four of Swords is like a quick freeze response the minute we feel stress. So watch out for being triggered into a stress response very quickly. Some of you do need to work on resiliency. If any of you have been sick or under the weather, you're on the mend, but you're not out of the woods yet. Make sure you take time to rest and have intellectual peace of mind. The Four of Swords is about creating stability in the mind. Some of you need to hear it's time to move forward and take action. Some of you have already taken quite a bit of action, and now y'all just need to continue to rest and recover. In August, that will be important. But here's what drove you from the deep past. Judgment and the Two of Pentacles. 2 years. For 2 years, you guys might have been on the fence about what to do in a situation. Like you heard a major inner calling with Judgment, and you knew that the next decision you made was going to be a big one. I'm always calling Judgment a 20-year card. This is not a surface level choice. This is a bit of a surface level choice. Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords, Two of Wands, Two of Cups. That's about balance and symmetry and making a surface level choice. This is a pip card. This is a major arcana card. So when a card like Judgment comes out, it's like you need to listen to your best judgment. You have a big decision to make and it will impact a lot. And for a while you stood there and went, well, also some of you were just constantly doing too much all the time. The Two of Pentacles is like in love readings and relationship readings. If somebody gets the Two of Pentacles, my advice is immediately, do you want to do this or not? Or are you even making room for something? Some of you might have been working 2 jobs, or you didn't have a lot of money, or you didn't have a lot of time. You didn't have a lot of help. You just had to go, 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 go. Keep all your balls in the air all the time. And at some point in the past, Spirit was like, do you really want to live like that? Or it was like you just stood there and couldn't figure out what to do for a really, really long time. It would appear that life made a decision for you. Because in the recent past, y'all were thrown a big curveball, the Wheel of Fortune to the Tower. Now, it turned into the World. It's a little stressful and it's hard to move forward right now, but it's like I think what happened was you stood there and went, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And Spirit was like, I know what to do. We're going to fuck all this up. Like crazy things went down. I also think that deep within you realize my life could change at any moment. If there's something about my life that I don't like and I want it to be different, I can blow this popsicle stand anytime I want. I think what happened in the recent past was that through a series of strange events, some good and maybe some bad, things went crazy, right? Something massively shifted inside of you or outside of you. It's like life made a decision for you. It's either life recently made a decision for you or it's about to. If you don't get off your butt and take action towards whatever it is you want to move on from and move towards, like some of you are like, maybe something crazy will happen. Maybe, or maybe you'll be stuck here forever wanting to relocate to Wyoming and never doing it. I don't know why I said Wyoming, but that's just an example. It's like some of you want to do something, but you won't. Just do it. Don't be afraid of failure. What's the worst that can happen? You make the wrong choice. How many times have you already done that in life? You're not dead yet. It'll be okay. Like, fuck around and find out. It'll be okay. But for others of you, this has already happened. And now it's really just time to let yourself be happy. This is your advice, the Hanging Man and the Nine of Cups. First of all, you need to see where you've been indulgent and just resting on your laurels. But I don't think that's really it. I think it's more so like this is your highest thought and this is your advice from your own soul. I feel like with the Hanging Man and the Nine of Cups, they're saying surrender and let it go and just let yourself be happy. Like, let yourself be fucking happy. And here's why I say it. This almost made me cry. I was like, oh, wow. There have been times in my life where I needed this advice. Because what's clarifying this is the Six of Cups. That's the past and past memories. It's nostalgia and it's sweet. But then with this is the Ten of Swords. Maybe a painful childhood memories. Or just there's nostalgia here and bittersweet good memories, but there's also pain. And the Eight of Cups, like just walk away. It could have been with a Pisces. I mean, I have Pisces, I have Scorpio, I have Cancer, I have Aries, I have Leo, I have you guys, I have an earth sign woman showing up, and I have Aries and Pisces showing up. So any of those signs could be involved, or these are maybe different placements in your chart. I would check it out, look it up. But I feel like your own soul, the message from your higher self is you'll always have your past memories. Some will be good and some will be bad. But it's really time to walk away and let it go. See everything for what it really is and just surrender and let yourself be happy now. What do you have to be grateful for? I also think that some of you may suddenly realize you were in a relationship or a situation for quite some time where it was just nothing but indulgence and like quick reward, and somebody maybe was indulgent and they hurt you. And now you see it. Because sometimes the Nine of Cups can just be like fat, happy, and satisfied. I don't really want to work. I want instant gratification. If you've been doing that, it's because there's something about the past that you're hanging on to and it's impacting the way you move through life. Spirit's saying, let it go and find real happiness. That's so much about what August is about. It's just like letting go of just doing things that indulge and to soothe and numb out from pain. And yeah, just like let all that go. Let all that just blow apart so that you can move forward. Here's your action though in August, which I like. The Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Clarifying this is the Fool, the Sun, and the Three of Cups. The Fool is also your final outcome. Wow, I love this, the endings and new beginnings. So in August, some of you are going to be doing a lot of research to find out new fun things to explore. The Page of Wands is just about Sagittarians' favorite expression. What kind of fun shenanigans can I get into today? The world is so big. I want to explore it. I want to go on a spiritual journey. I want to discover things that excite me. I want to try new things. I want to travel. I want to explore. So a lot of you will be like working or focusing on your daily routine and getting better and better and better at something. I think that you'll be very productive, but I also think you're going to get into some fun shit because this looks like sightseeing and meeting people. Look at the Fool and the Sun and the Three of Cups. Oh, look at this. Look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. This is so fun. Oh, those cool people over there are so fun. You may get together with old friends. You may meet some new ones in August. I'm hearing something about like a baby shower. Some of you might get pregnant, which would be super fun, quite unexpectedly. But I don't think so. It's like the birth of a new time in your life. You will have that beginner's mindset. I think that there are going to be people around you that you run into while you're exploring and like out and about, trying new things, learning new things. It's like if you just let yourself wander around downtown all Sunday afternoon, you're going to see a lot of things that make you happy, encourage you, lift your spirit. You might make new friends. It's like all good stuff. So productivity, exploring life, being happy, that happy inner child. You may have like a reunion of some kind as well with old like college or high school buddies. It would be really fun. Yeah, that's really good. The way you're going to see yourself this month is the Four of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. I know what this is. I'm a Libra, so this is how I interpret this. This is beautification of the home and the yard. I predict that some of you in August are going to plant this fantastic fall garden. Like you're going to prep your garden. This is a garden. Look, it's a garden. It's outdoors. So I see a lot of you like out in your yard, buying nice things for your home. You care very much about how you look, how you're dressed. I'm hearing you care a lot about what you eat and put in your body. I'm seeing a strong focus on skincare for some reason and hair. Hair, skin, nails, clothes, your yard, your home, furniture. You're definitely putting your best foot forward and you're creating a lot of stability in your life. Some of you may get, I'm hearing that some of you may like totally redo a basement or like a frog. In the South, we call it a frog. It's called the front room over the garage. A lot of houses have that if the water table's too high for basements. I'm hearing that some of you will get a spare room in your house ready to rent. So you can bring in a roommate. But I'm feeling like you're going to make your home look really beautiful. Some of you are like setting up a home, getting into some new things. Some of you may raise the value of your own property the end of the month. I don't know why I keep saying the end of the month. This may come in at the end of the month. I'm hearing like new couch. I see someone putting in this gorgeous retaining wall. Maybe a pool, a garden. Yeah, all of that. It's very Venetian. It's very Libra Taurus, like all about your home, your belongings, your earning potential. You're going to feel very self-sufficient. You're going to feel really bougie, really good about yourself. Some of you may spend quite a bit on the home and the self in August, but I think you're going to have a blast. It's like so many good things outwardly, like your actions and the way you see yourself look really good. They really do. Spirit's like, just let go of the past, move forward, let yourself be happy, like have fun, get some rest. If you're stressed, you're stressed. It's okay. You weren't sure what to do for a while, but by the end of the month, Sag, you're going to feel right good about yourself. You're going to get your hair did and paint the walls. Yep, that'll look good. Hidden factor that you're not aware of, someone or something in the environment. This person is the Three of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. They did not want me to clarify this with tarot. They wanted me to use the Super Future Fortune Awesome deck to do that. And what came out was the Rats and the Infinity card and the Broken Mirror. Oh dear. Okay. Sorry about that noise, you guys. It's the garage below me. There may be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn feminine around you. It could be a man that's attached to the Queen of Pentacles, or it could just be this Queen of Pentacles. She may or may not be an earth sign, but she does look like that. This person's at a distance from you. They may think quite a bit about you, and they really can't get you off their mind. They may just be thinking about their own future. I think it's interesting that this snake is feeding the Queen of Pentacles the pentacle. It's like this person lets other people influence and tell them what's important to them. And with the Four of Cups here, this person also gets bored easily. Here's why. They don't really surround themselves with good people, and their relationships just go nowhere, and they're convinced that they have perpetual bad luck. So if Mr. Wonderful is with somebody else, that's not going anywhere for him. If Miss Wonderful is somewhere else, she is over here. She has got to stop surrounding herself with people that take advantage of her, assuming that everything that happens to her is bad luck. She's the creator of her world, just like you're the creator of yours, and the relationships she has just goes nowhere, and she's not really sure how she feels about that. There may be a relationship. I'm hearing, that's my wife. Okay, I just heard a man say, that's my wife. Okay, she's having a relationship with somebody that's not good for her. It's probably business related. And I'm also hearing maybe she's got a toxic relationship with her family and she just needs to get away from them. Or it's just going nowhere with the two of you. I feel like for some of you, Spirit's trying to say, if this is a person that you can't get off your mind, this is not a good relationship for you to be in. Or she doesn't have good relationships and she's sort of stuck. She may be kind of hung up on you. Could be a friend, could be an ex, could be a current partner, somebody. Be careful who you're kind to and who you help, because you might be like, hey, babe, this is like, you don't need to do this to yourself. Let's go have fun. You're going to discover that they create their own bad luck because of the choices that they make. And I'm hearing, I need to tell you, stay far away from that. You can't rescue them. You can only do so much. You don't want to get involved with people necessarily that surround themselves with bad people and have relationships that go nowhere. Like, you may or may not be able to help them out here. Here's what you're going to be thinking and feeling. This might be a person from your past that you think about. Spirit wants you to know it's not going to go anywhere with them. And it might hurt. With the Six of Cups and the Three of Swords, because the Six of Cups is here, I can see that you guys will think a lot about what you've been through in the past that hurt you. I can also see that you're going to do a bang-up job, a really good job moving on from it. But you need to know in August that there will be a lot of nostalgia, a lot of childhood memories, a lot of fond memories. You know, the Six of Cups is no bridges burned and really sweet memories. But with the Three of Swords here, there's still some pain and pessimism. You're going to feel a whole lot of different ways about the past. Sometimes you'll have good memories and sometimes you'll have some painful memories. You're going to feel good about the good things and you're going to feel bad about the bad things. But honestly, Sag, at the end of the day, I think you're going to feel like, yeah, I feel good about what was good and I feel bad about what was bad, but I wouldn't change a thing. I just need to move on. You know, because I know that sweet results await in the future. And also Spirit wants you to know that nothing was wasted. You did get something out of it. You just need to let it go, right? Old footage, eject, so that you can make room for the new. Like, you don't need to keep doing these broken mirror relationships that you've been in. And you don't need to constantly support people that keep doing that shit to themselves. It might hurt you to recognize that about this person or even about your own life. But Spirit's saying you will always have your memories, but they will still hurt a little bit right now. Final outcome is the High Priestess to the Fool. So much major arcana. You're going to be very quiet and listen to your intuition. But you are going to have that beginner's mindset. Some of you are hatching a plan to get out of one situation and move into another. You're going to keep it secret and keep it safe, but you are going to get into that beginner's mindset. I'm also hearing that the High Priestess with the Six of Cups and the Ten of Swords and the World, the endings and the beginnings, you're going to spend a lot of time in prayer and meditation to help heal from all that. And as you do that, you will reconnect to your own inner child and you will be able to move forward. I know you will. Because I wanted to clarify this too, and I got the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. These cards flew into the reverse, and the Three of Wands. And look, the Six of Swords, moving on, and Six of Wands, proud of yourself. You're going to have some wins. I mean, we got the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Some of you are going to get some kind of a recognition or a reward. Some of you might get a new job. This could even be a marriage. You know, some of you guys might start to plan a wedding or a marriage, but maybe some stuff from the past is bugging you. Hold your head high, Sag. It's just a time of transition. Let go of what you don't need, because I feel like even though it's a little hard to let the past go and move forward, I hear someone saying, I refuse to stand here trapped in my head 24/7, like landlocked in my own fucking brain. I refuse to do that. I also refuse to stand here and mope and think about the past and just wait for something to happen. I'm not doing that. No, I am not doing that. And I'm going to look forward. It might not be easy to move forward, but you're going to do your damnedest. And you're going to do good. Especially if you let yourself like start a new hobby or a new project. It might just be like a new hobby, because I can see that some of you are looking for something new and fun to get into. You might want to do it with your hands. You might want to do it in a group dynamic and outside. If you have that beginner's mindset, Sag, and you just let yourself be at peace and go with the flow, and you're not afraid of a challenge, and you lean into the North Node and you start creating shit, you're going to be fine. You're doing everything right now, and you're going to be fine. Okay? I hope you guys really needed to hear that. That's your August forecast, Sag. If this resonates with you, I really hope it helps. The link to my website to check out my other services and to book tarot readings is down in the description below. Stay tuned for your love message coming up next. I hope August is great for you. Have a great Leo season, Sagittarius. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Sag. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.